clock is ticking fast, with the term of the 9th Parliament coming to an end in 2016, and probably it's time to ask the hard questions. A survey conducted among voters across the country points to a miserable performance by the August House in critical areas. The question of holding the executive accountable stood out prominently, as the MPs, according to the responses, appear to be in the pocket of the executive.
Laws that were passed by the 9th Parliament, such as the Public Order Management Act, have only impeded citizen-led processes demanding for reforms in the elections. It is expected that the same law will inhibit freedom of movement by some politicians in the run-up to the 2016 elections, because as the practice has been, sometimes our laws are applied selectively.
The feedback also points to a dismal performance in the areas of fighting corruption, with numerous MPs reportedly active participants in receiving bribes themselves.
Also, a total of UGX 120 million shillings was extended to each of the members of Parliament to buy vehicles. In addition, over 1 billion shillings was spent by Parliament to buy iPads for members of Parliament, apparently to save paper. Our finding actually indicates that the purchase of iPads has not reduced the cost of paper in Parliament.
In regard to getting rid of retrogressive legislations and levelling the political playing field, the numerical strength of the NRM appears to make the idea impossible, with the incumbency enjoying unfair advantage as the public coffers continue to be raided by agents of the incumbent.
There is a complete variance, there is a complete disconnect between the expectation of the population and what our members of Parliament are doing in the House. And you can see that our brothers in Parliament are preoccupied with passing those laws, they are preoccupied of increasing their salary. But is that what people expect of them?
My question is, why is the 9th Parliament very pro-business and anti-politics? That raises the question of who are these members of Parliament? The majority of them, if I may remind you, are NRMs. So on question of fundamental respect of human rights, this Parliament, where the majority are NRMs, do not seem to mind, and they engage in contradictions.
It's because politics, elections have been monetized in Uganda. And this is done because of the government in power that got resources. When they go out there to campaign, they splash out a lot of money. And therefore, all citizens, the people behind there, think that as a member of Parliament, you have to do this and that for them.
The findings point to less hope for the common man, as the MPs appear to either back the draconian laws or resort to lamentations. The manner in which MPs handle supplementary expenditure also appears not to strike a chord with the voters, who are not comfortable with accounting after the money has been spent. With the 2016 general elections around the corner, the hands of the military and lukewarm conduct of the MPs is expected to worsen, as many portray themselves as party faithfuls in order to target the primaries. Sabit Joseph, WC.